Okay, this is a reading for Pisces. It's your weekly love reading. Why am I lighting that with that? It's for the 4th week of October. I'll do a 9-card spread. I'll get 3 cards for how you're feeling, 3 cards for how your person's feeling, and 3 cards for the outcome. I'll clarify why they feel the way that they feel. I'll get messages from them, and I'll get you some advice from Spirit, okay? I hope your week is going well, and at least if it's not, this reading entertains you. I've had a lovely day today. It's been a tough ride, but making major progress in work and just really starting to enjoy the job, you know, just get loads of rewards from it and being recognised for it as well. So yeah, a couple of days and then it's half term break. Got Halloween, got bonfire night. Well, bonfire night isn't until November 5th and it's a huge deal in the UK. But there's a lot of celebrations happening this weekend. So like we're going on Saturday, so just in a few days, to watch like fireworks with music, you know, lights, lasers. There's going to be like, what's the word? Sometimes they have like a circus on, or I can't remember like what word I'm thinking of. Anyway, it's going to be cool. I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, so let's give these cards a good shuffle. I'm the humanities teacher, but I'm actually covering an English department, so I've had to teach Macbeth to year 10, and I've ordered the most insane, it's so cool. Shall I show you it? It's William Shakespeare, but it's like a skull. How cool is that? And it's got all the quotes on it from his different plays. William Shakespeare. Let's put him there. And we've got creepy tree bookends. You see them? And ravens. I love being creative. I absolutely love it. I think it's really important as well to get the learning out of the students by like combining art and theatre, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? You're not going to remember the learning just by writing, you know, answers to essay questions. Anyway, stop talking about work. Right, I was shuffling these, wasn't I, before I started going on about that. The year 11s are doing heroes. Year 8 are doing twisted fairy tales. Oh my god, they're so creative. I'm so proud of them. So I'm just displaying their work, and I don't know, it's just really rewarding to see like what they come up with. I never thought I'd feel like this about high school teaching, but it's awesome. Right. Okay, spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Pisces' highest good. How is Pisces feeling in this 4th week of October with regards to the one they're thinking of, dealing with or manifesting. 3 cards, please. The 4 of Pentacles in the, I mean, it's closer to the upright, but it is also a bit in the challenge. So it's a question of holding on to money, preserving money. The miser is someone who conserves the wealth that they have. So you might be considering, like, should I be investing? Should I be spending? Should I be holding on to my money? Well, the thing about money is energy, okay? Same as love, same as anything else. The universe, this is the flower of the universe, it's sacred geometry. Everything's connected, okay? It's infinite, there's no beginning, there's no end. And you have to think about money as if there'll always be more money. You spend it knowing there'll be more money coming in. That doesn't mean spend it all in one go. But if you too tightly hold on to money and you believe, you know, in being a Scrooge and you really a penny pincher and you don't believe that, you know, you can be abundant and that there'll be more money, it kind of stops that flow. So I hope that helps you to decipher, you know, be intelligent with money. Try to make the best deals, make the best decisions, you know, cut back, spend, but do allow yourself to spend, you know, and enjoy rewarding yourself for your hard work. You never know how long you've got. Let's see what else comes out. That was so weird the way they came out. Oh my god, it's so Pentacles. Okay, we've got the 2 of Pentacles. This is so weird. In the upright, which speaks of 2 is duality, it's balance. This is in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck. It's a juggler. It's a man who's trying to juggle 2 priorities. It can also be trying to make a choice. Okay. Wait, that's in combination with the 9 of Cups reversed and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. This is so financial. Let's talk about one at a time, then it usually starts to make sense. The 9 of Cups, if it was upright, is about self-satisfaction, being content, okay? Not necessarily having your happily ever after in that wider sense, but being content with what you have for you as an individual entity, okay? Now that's reversed. So you are not currently content. There's a choice to be made or priorities to be balanced. And it's to do with, so the Ace of Pentacles upright is a sudden increase, a massive increase in wealth. When that's reversed, it can be overspending, or it could be expecting to get an increase and then not. So you might have the situation where it looks like you're trying to conserve money. You know, you're not happy that you, look at this, guys, look at this. You've got loads of pentacles on that card. Less. Isn't that weird? So you're losing money at the moment. And you know that you need to try to conserve it. You don't like it. It's making you feel like not secure. And when we don't feel, what's the number one thing people argue about in relationships? It's money. It causes a lot of tension, causes a lot of arguments, a lot of fear. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do that? You know, it's stressful. The Judgment. I think that was the only card that flipped over. It's Judgment Day. You're going to make a decision whether you need to reflect and change what you're doing. Okay. Whoops. Okay, let's see what's going on. I don't think you're currently with anyone, okay? I'm not getting any court cards. I don't think you've got your eye on anyone. I'm not getting any pages or knights. You know, that speaks of watching and observing someone, having your eye on somebody, or actually dating, or wanting to date, or ask someone out. Court cards are normally marriage, you know, or being a blended family, you know, where you're both like parents, or it's a much more kind of further into the journey, you know, with someone. And then you have the Emperor and the Empress, so even more so. So I'm just getting single energy. You know, the Nine of Cups is kind of like thinking about your own life as an individual, because there's not necessarily anyone in the picture. So let's see who you're potentially manifesting in. There's consciously manifesting people and there's subconsciously manifesting people, okay? We've got the Eight of Wands reversed, so stagnancy, lack of movement or communication, lack of progression. That's weird. You could be two people experiencing similar things. Okay, hello. Could be a fire sign. This is so weird. You've got all pentacles and they've got all wands. We've got sudden Ace of Wands. Why do I sound Australian? Ace of Wands. Aces are excitement, brand new starts. They're phallic, they're passion, they are adventure. You see the mountains in the background? They're challenges, okay? And an ace is, it's helped along by the divine. The Magician has all four aces. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of, what am I missing? Swords. Swords are intelligence, okay? So it's intelligence, research, facts, communication. Wands as passion, adventure, excitement, enthusiasm, you know, goal-driven. This person is so passionate, so excited to have an Ace of Wands like that. Something has got the fire back for them, okay? And usually that happens when things take a turn, okay? Things take a turn in work, or things take a turn with, you know, you start seeing someone in work and, you know, they're really like sexy and you think they're flirty and you think, oh my god, I think that person likes me too. Or like, it doesn't have to be in work. I don't know why I said that. It could be like anywhere. You know, next door neighbour moves in, they're single and they're hot. Or, I don't know, you're at a kind of, I don't know, I'm trying to think. You meet someone on a plane, you know, and they're like flirty and they're single, and it's like, you just bump into someone is brought into your life. So I don't know if this is them noticing you, or they're just having like success at the moment, or making some kind of progress and it's got them all invigorated. You know, self-esteem's high, ego's back up again. I don't know. It could just be that they were sad from being heartbroken over someone and it's been a long time, and then they've kind of, you know, they've got like a crush. It feels like crush vibes, to be honest. But let's see. I'm quite excited for this. And it's nothing to do with me. You might have heavy earth placements, you know. Because you've got so many Pentacles cards. Okay, we've got the Six of Cups reversed. That's nostalgia. It's soulmate. You know, when it's upright, it's looking back on the good times with someone who you've had a relationship with, or it can be reuniting with an ex, or, you know, missing an ex. It's someone who you've had a soul bond with, either in this life or the last one. You see the four-leafed clover, they normally have 3 leaves, and it's very lucky and rare to get a 4-leafed clover, just like it's lucky and rare to get a beautiful relationship, you know, that lasts at least a couple of years, and you know, you really loved each other. So it's reminiscing, it's nostalgia, it's appreciating that it was something rare. Now that reversed, I don't really get that, other than there might be someone who's fiery. They could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and they tend to get too carried away, and then it ends up not being what they thought it was. Let's get 3 for the outcome. What will be the outcome? Only fools rush in, as they say. Turns into a non-starter, doesn't it? You've realised the person's actually got major flaws or something. Oh, look, Leo. That's the major arcana for Leo. So they could be a Leo. We've got the Strength. She's trying to tame her passion, her anger. She's trying to tame the beast there. You know, a big cat. Big wild cat. And we've got mountains, but the sun's rising above them. So that's overcoming challenge. This person needs to take a rest to recover from... The Strength is about being resilient and managing to cope despite lots of challenge, okay? Not losing your temper despite lots of aggravation or difficult situations. Not losing your temper, okay? Being strong, resilient, carrying on with that, you know, that fire, persistent fire burning kind of energy. They are going to take a breather from pursuing relationships, I think. So you've both had different reasons for not having a lot going on in the love department, okay? They might be getting too carried away and sort of loving the chase and then pouncing, getting the kill, and then realising, actually, this is fool's gold, you know? I've really not taken the time to get to know this person, or I keep trying to meet someone that's, you know, going to go all the way kind of thing, and like we're going to get married and have kids. Leos love to be in love, and they're incredibly loyal. They are the most masculine of all the zodiac signs, so they enjoy to hunt. They are Leo the lion. You know, they will stalk, they enjoy the romance, they enjoy the dating, the wooing. They will make you feel special. They will, you know, what does a cat do? They leave a mouse on your doorstep to show you loyalty, to provide for you. That is Leo the lion, okay? They are the apex predator of their kingdom, and they will hunt, and they will enjoy the hunt, and they will provide, okay? Very, very romantic, very, very masculine leaning, very powerful, occasionally domineering, okay? Can be a bit too much in terms of wanting to control and direct the kingdom, you know, and you will be part of that. So you're going to have to be made of strong stuff to keep this person in their place. you know, without... They can have a temper. When passion spills over, it becomes anger. So you need to be able to pacify this person and your water. And what you get when you put water on a fire, you tame the beast, okay? You put that fire out. So you might be exactly what this person needs, and they don't even know you exist yet, and you don't know they exist yet. I feel like this is going to be divinely orchestrated, if I'm honest, because I don't see any... I see that their intention is for a soul connection. I just don't think that they know you exist and you know they exist. I don't think you're aware of one another yet. Because again, we don't have a knight. We don't have a page. A page would be that they're watching you and getting to know you and considering you as an option. A knight would be they're going to ask you out or you're dating them. Knight's a movement. Court cards are sitting stationary because we already have the person. You know, we are sitting in our power. We are actively in a relationship that's long term. You know, if the Four of Wands come out, it's a public union, it's marriage, it's owning a home together, it's very public. We don't have anything here. We don't have any knights or pages, so they are looking for love. They are someone with a lot of passion. They're ready for a new adventure. They have been taking a bit of a breather and trying to remain resilient. Let's see what comes out. That they were a combo, so we get 2 more cards, don't we? Oh, Pisces, you're in for a treat. You're in for an absolute treat. Leos are magnetic. They walk into a room and they command attention. Everybody turns and looks. Male or female, doesn't matter. Leos just have the look. They have the charisma. Very, very good looking. Aesthetically good looking. Very, very confident. Type A personality. They need someone who's more submissive, someone who's calm, grounded, down to earth, caring. They need someone to provide for, okay? They don't do well necessarily when they're with another type A personality. They need someone, you know, like yin and yang. It's not about... Submissive isn't always bad. In order to yield to people, you have patience, you have understanding. You're able to pacify domineering personalities. If you have 2 domineering personalities in their masculine energy, doesn't matter whether you're male or female, you could be 2 men, 2 women, you could be a man and a woman, it doesn't matter. You will bang heads, you will butt heads, you will clash, so you need that yin and yang, and at some points they will be more on their feminine energy despite being a Leo and the most masculine sign. Like, it's very nice if you can get a Leo with... I've dated a Leo with Cancer placements and he was lovely. Very, very nice. So loyal, so reliable, and a very thoughtful person, very romantic. The Cancer side of him was his moon sign, so a lot going on, you know, beneath that shell. So, yeah, you know, like, Leos don't always have to be domineering or bossy, but they will, for the majority of the time, be bossy, and you might get annoyed of it occasionally, but they're people with big dreams, big goals, big aspirations, and so are Pisces, right? You are the dreamer and you make your dreams a reality. They will love that. They will absolutely love that. It's whether you've got the same goals, you know. It's not enough to love each other. You've got to want the same things so that you can then work towards that together. I'm so excited for this, you know. That's, oh my god, it feels like someone's rubbing my back. That's really creepy, but it's kind of cool. You know, Leos, each zodiac sign has a part of the body that they're most kind of sensual over, and Leos love their back to be scratched. They love back scratches. You know, if you think about how cats like to be adored, they love to be stroked. They like to be, you know, scratched on their head and their nose and like their backs, you know, very, very sensitive along the back. So, that's so weird. It feels like my back's glowing. That's really weird. Oh my god, that's weird. What's Pisces body part? If you type in Google Pisces body part, like most sensual body part, it would tell you. I can't remember. Taurus is the throat. Taurus is incredibly sensitive on the neck and the throat. They love attention there. Librans are all about the butt. Buttocks. Why are these cards? Right, I need to concentrate. Stop thinking about body parts. 2 more cards, please, for the outcome. What would be the outcome for Leo? Okay, because I concentrated, it came out. Okay. 2 of Cups. So, each person has a cup, and they both are offering, you know, each person is offering a cup to the other. So it's when you have the same feelings for one another. But we've got that with the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Someone's been very unlucky in love. This person, this Leo, is being unappreciated, guys. They need someone who's going to appreciate them. They want to provide for someone who wants them for more than what they look like. They want someone to see beneath the surface. Now, with Leos, you can get evolved Leos, of course you can, but an unevolved Leo will be a bit too focused on aesthetics, what they look like, their status. They'll be very domineering. They might be careless with your feelings. They can get very angry, and they will say whatever's on the tip of their tongue because they're a fire sign, right? So they might struggle to control what comes out of their mouth in an argument, okay, or a disagreement. And they can be stubborn. They can be short-sighted and refuse to see your point of view. I'm being honest because I've dated mostly Leos, and you know, they have amazing points, as you know, but they have their shortcomings, as do all of the zodiac signs. So I'm just letting you know. I mean, if you Google Leo, you should be able to find all this out and how Leo works with Pisces, and hopefully you'll be ahead of the game. But I strongly feel like you are this person's, you know, the wheel's going to turn because they're going through a phase of bad fortune when it comes to love. The wheel's going to turn upright soon, and I think you are their good luck. You're their shooting star, okay? So maybe it's not quite ready yet. Maybe it's not quite time. You're obviously like losing money at the moment. So when you're more stable and when they've had a bit more respite from all this unluckiness in love, I think that's when you'll cross paths. So it might not be ready yet. So I'll get you a divine time card so that we can get a clue on that, when that might happen. I want to find out what they've been through, what were the issues. So I'll get the Shadow Love Oracle cards. Yeah, oh, the World reversed. They're quite jaded, okay? The World upright is a major arcana, and it's when, in the story of the major arcana, the Fool realises that he must take life's rough with the smooth, okay? And he looks beyond this big castle defence, this thick wall. He opens the windows and he sees outside a shooting star, and he knows that there's better things to come. That's reverse. This person's really down. They've lost that, you know, that fire, enthusiasm, that hope. They've lost hope. That's really sad. That's such a shame. That happens, you know. It does happen. I want to know what they've been through. Okay, so the person that Leo was last involved with, the Eight of Wands reversed, so lack of progress. Gold digger. Ooh. Okay, someone used them for money. The last thing a Leo wants, Leos want their ride or die. They want someone that's going to grow with them. Okay, all the fire signs are people of vitality, endless burning fire, enthusiasm, goal-driven. They're impatient. They want it now. You have to be, okay, that's clicking now. If your pentacles are going down, 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 they won't be attracted to that. And I'm not going to lie. They will want to be attracted to you when you're on your way up. It doesn't matter if you haven't got much money now, but if they think that you're going to come into money, you know, because you've just started a business and it's probably going to boom, or you've just started a course and you're going to level up soon, they'll be attracted to that because there's a plan. But I'm going to be honest, they like nice things, Leos, and they have a big fat ego, a really fat ego, and they will expect you to level up and be their lioness, okay? They want you to be the queen of their kingdom. So, yes, they want to provide, but they need the same attention back from you. They want to be doted on. They want to, you know, if you look at pictures in the wild of a lion and a lioness, they are gorgeous together. Oh my God. They're like nuzzling noses. They're crazy about each other. They're fiercely loyal. They've got their cubs. It's a beautiful thing to watch. And, you know, the female lion will put her head across the neck of, the lioness will put her head across the neck of, say a husband, her lion, okay, to cover his neck so he can't be killed. How gorgeous is that? So, you know, he deserves loyalty and he deserves reciprocity, equal give and take. And he's been used, okay? Good providers should not be taken for granted, and they shouldn't be drained, you know, of all their hard work and dedication. No one should. Fierce temper, has too many anger issues and dark moods. So they might have been going out with another fire sign or just someone who had anger issues. So there was a major clash there because, as I said, a Leo will say what's on the tip of their tongue. They're not a sulker. All people are different. I'm a sulker. So that probably winds a Leo up. Maybe they want to, you know, get off their chest what they're thinking, but it's not always a good idea. It's not great to sulk either, because that doesn't necessarily help, but it's just because I don't want to say things that I'm going to regret later on. I think things have been said that are regrettable, you know, harsh words exchanged. Could have been physical as well. Why have we got the Six of Cups reversed? Lack of a soulmate. You know, these lions that have really big kind of scars, you just think, oh my God, you've been through the wars, haven't you? I feel like this person's been through the wars. God, I didn't want that to go on the candle. Empty. Oh. Their cup's empty. They want a soulmate. It's worth the wait to find true happiness. Oh, bless them. It is worth the wait. definitely. Distant, so far away physically and emotionally. See if you can rekindle the passion again. That's them, isn't it? You know, they've lost their passion. They've lost their Leo fire. They'll get it back. The strength with respite, Four of Swords. All talk, silver-tongued, big flirt. They didn't mean to hurt you, but you're holding on to it. Yeah, they haven't forgiven the person that did this to them. Mechanical. Oh, going through the motions, checked out. Oh my God, they've given up on love. Crumbling. What you've built feels like it's falling apart. It's okay, you have the strength to build anew. It takes two. Someone is not committed, incompatible, conflicted. Okay, it's an open and shut case. Okay, they got a dud. And it's happened lots and lots of times. They've had a really bad spell of not getting reciprocity in terms of true love. Okay, a lot of people know all the right things to say. They know how to flirt, they know how to compliment, they know how to promise lots of things, but they are not getting and have not been getting what they should have. They need to feel loved. They need to feel loved. Why the Wheel of Fortune reversed? Show off. Needs to prove themselves, insecure exhibitionist. Okay. They went out with someone who's shallow AF. They were a gold digger. They wanted all the best things. Okay, and that's all they cared about. And that's what this Leo realised. Like, man, yeah, I can't impress this person. And I'm spending more and more. And Leos go gaga when they're spending money on the person they love. They really want to impress and provide and live up to your expectations. And someone's really taken them. They've emptied the bank. And it's just not cool. Because people don't feel cared for. That hurts over time. And they weren't doing it back. Leos are happy to provide, but they want to be provided for as well. They want their ride or die. They want their equal. They want their lioness, okay? Well, the lioness wants their lion. You know, whether it's male or female, they want an equal. They want someone to do life with and grow with. Teasing, dangling partial truths, needing answer shifting. They could have found out they're in a third party, or they could have found out the person just only cares about stuff or what, you know, what you look like, and it's depressing. Leos love with all their heart. They love romance and they want a life partner. They want loyalty, guys. Loyalty, okay? They will lose their libido if they think you are not loyal to them. Consumed, extinguished doubt by having open communication. Someone was not honest and didn't want to talk about things. I mean, generally when people are shallow, they don't want to talk about stuff, do they? Wild at heart, a desire for freedom leads to running away again. Someone didn't want to commit. Fierce temper with the Ace of Wands. That makes sense now, doesn't it, that Ace of Wands? Because it seemed like it didn't make sense. Moon Dreamer. Love illuminates even the darkest of corners. Oh. So far away physically and emotionally, see if you can rekindle the passion again. Avoid burnout. Fiery passion is consuming. Sustain a lasting balance. Yeah, it's no good to just pick someone because you fancy them. People have to be interesting. They have to have really like nice, calm family dynamics. They have to be someone who is not vacuous and materialistic. It's okay to want nice things, but you need to be earning money and buying those yourself. You need to be spending your money on others, not just yourself. And life isn't about things, is it? It's about making memories with people we care about and exploring the world together, exploring, you know, love, intimacy, loyalty, reliability. Nothing about that is boring. That is a beautiful thing, to be there for one another and have confidence that you've got someone to come home to that's got the dinner on the go, or they've got someone to come home to that's got the dinner on the go, and you take turns looking after each other when you're sick. You go out to the pharmacy so they can stay in bed with their chest infection, or like, you know, support them when someone passes away, or, you know, you can't just be running around like leaving a trail of scorched earth and having nice handbags or getting your lips filled up or all this crap. It doesn't mean anything. You know, if you're having to like take loads of drugs to get through a day, that's not being happy, is it? It's depressing as, actually. Don't be with anyone vacuous, because it just makes you feel empty. Magic within. Create space for personal growth and self-discovery. Better to be single, you know? Yes, it is better to wait. If you can master being proud of what you do for a living, having, you know, if you have a lovely family, you know, happy with them, happy with some good friends, you don't need a relationship, and it's best not to have one with people who are absolute train wrecks or vacuous idiots. You know, they're unevolved souls. It's just not cool. You don't want to take someone home to meet the parents who's just like massive lips, nose ring, and like BBL. It's just, what is the point? And the same goes for guys. Like, you don't want to take someone who's just, you know, a gold digger, a bum, a scrub, or, you know, a chauvinist, or someone who's like got a really big ego and never compliments you, or they push you around and decide everything for you, or they're controlling. Take someone who you're proud to show to your family, like, because they're a charming person, because they have manners, because they show respect, because they treat you like you're precious, you know. Fog's band. When paths are unclear and spirits froze, sometimes leaving brings light. Yeah. Leave anything that's atrocious or anyone that's atrocious behind. Like, they can go and run around with shallow people and get the treatment that they deserve. That's what they're looking for. Unexpected joys. Life surprises are gifts, opening doors to unforeseen adventures. Okay, this is the to be continued ellipses. Feel like things are going to take a turn as we move into November. Okay, so let's get messages from this person. Obviously, they're not messages to you at this point, but they're just messages from them to the universe. I want to get you drunk. Words do hurt. See, that seems like the vibe. They were clashing with someone. There was passion, but there was arguments, and things were being said that are just not okay. You can't take certain words back, so you just shouldn't say them. And they've been saying hurtful things, them and their last person. Fierce arguments, fierce tempers. I just wish things were different. They're looking back like, what the hell was I doing? You know, the drama and everything. It's just not, it's not normal. Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. They're drained. They're so super drained. I'm terrified. They don't know if they're going to get their love. They've really lost hope. Ace of Cups. I want a fresh start with you. I feel like you might know this person. I don't think you're involved with them, but it could be an ex. Because I didn't want to say before, but we had the like Six of Cups, which is like soulmate or ex energy, or someone that you've known in a previous life. And then we've got I want a fresh start with you. It could be someone from the past. Do you know any Leos that you've like already had a relationship? It would be an ex, like you actually were in love and living together or seriously committed to one another somehow. You know, to the point where you said you're in love with each other and everyone knows you're in a relationship, like that kind of like nostalgic, lovely memories, like your families are like thick as thieves. It doesn't have to be. You could have met in the 5D and agreed to have a contract in the 3D and you're about to play it out. So when you meet, you'll feel like you already have known each other. Seek professional advice. They might even need counselling to move on from... Because, you know, there's a reason why we jump into stuff head first and we're too eager and we're too impatient to get the thing that we want. They need to, like, calm down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get... It's good that they need time to heal and work through their ish and their baggage, because you need time to get your finances turned around, okay? So it's not... I think this is in the pipeline, but I don't think it's coming in yet. When is this going to happen? When will they meet? When will Leo and Pisces meet? When will Leo and Pisces meet? Around June. It's going to be a summer romance, guys. Around June. That's very definitive. You've got something to look forward to in 2025. And if you think about it, you know, it takes a while to get finances turned around. It depends on external realities. You know, what's going on in companies, what's going on in the world of finance, in the economy. You know, are you ready? Are you applying for a professional qualification or a trade, an apprenticeship? Are you... you know, looking at all your outgoings and getting smarter, you know, moving around service providers to get the best deals? Are you cutting back on spending? Normally the best thing to do is increase income if you can. But always try to make sure you get the best deal and move around providers, you know, every term, like... because they will increase things like car insurance and house insurance if you don't do that. They think you won't, at sort of lethargy, they think you'll just let it roll over into another year and they'll like add on a few hundred or something. Or someone, you know, you might rent and someone's put the rent up, like the landlord's put the rent up ridiculous amounts, so you're like, shit, what am I going to do? You know, you've got the judgment, so you know that you need to do something to stop all these pentacles from falling out your purse. They've got to work on, you know, why they're jumping into passion-based things and not getting, you know, a high value individual. They might even need to seek professional advice, like counselling. Could be from a childhood issue, but around June in 2025, you're going to meet a Leo, guys. You're going to have your lion or your lioness. Let's get you some advice. Sometimes you can do like work in the same field, but you do a slightly different job. Or you can, you know, suddenly realise there's like, your company announces there's a promotional opportunity, or you downsize your home, you know, put your house up for sale and get something smaller or in a cheaper area. There's loads you can do. There's loads that you can do. You know, move back in with your parents, swallow your pride and move back in if they've got a spare room. Get rid of the rental, get rid of the car. Do whatever you've got to do to get back, you know, back in a set of circumstances that work for you. Start a business. Spirit, what's your advice for Pisces? Eclipse. Dance with your shadows. Discover hidden aspects of yourself in the darkness. It's through dark times that we experience the most growth. And it's happening for your person and it's happening for you. Okay? So, don't be embarrassed. We make more money when we're in more favourable circumstances. It isn't because you're not able to make money or save money. It's just sets of circumstances. Okay, for example, if you live in a city that's got very high rent, you can have a high salary job but not save any money. Okay, if you live in a country where there's high taxes and, you know, you acquire a house but you're paying it all yourself, suddenly, you know, money's really tight even though you've got a good salary. If the cost of living goes up, if, you know, you part company with someone and you buy them out of their half of the house, can you actually afford that? Like, you know, if you're renting and your landlord just doubles the rent like overnight. I think they're changing the law now in the UK, so they shouldn't be able to do that. But, you know, it was just awful, wasn't it? Like, the rent would just be increased by like £1 a month. And it's like, you've just been coping like before, and it's like now you can't. And, you know, it's like you get your notice of eviction or whatever. And it's just so awful. Your mental health screwed up or stuff like that. So if your pentacles are going down, you will find a way to problem solve your way out of it, and you'll get into better circumstances. Move to a place where the rent's cheaper. Move out of any major city and go out to like the countryside. Or move in, you know, and rent a room. Move in with a housemate. Move back in with parents. Sell your car. Solidify, if you've got loads of debts, solidify them into one. What do they call it? Consolidate them, sorry. Consolidate them into one big debt. It's much better than trying to pay off different debts, okay? Get financial advice, get help. You might not be in massive, it might be, you know, it can look more of an exaggeration on the cards, but to be honest, in life, most of us will. I mean, I don't think there's anyone that doesn't. Even like, if you look at the TikTok channel School of Hard Knocks, all those billionaires and millionaires have lost all their money overnight and become broke. And they've done it several times and made money again. So, you know, remember that you are part of this. Money is just energy. It's all interconnected. It's free flowing. There's no beginning. There's no end. Okay, so still have the mindset that you are powerful. Send out the CVs, you know, start a qualification, get rid of any assets that you can, release funds, you know. Do what you need to do and ask people for help, ask for advice. You might want to get professional advice, professional financial advice. There's Christians Against Poverty are amazing at helping with consolidating debts, you know, setting up new habits for spending, and you know, it's embarrassing sometimes going to family and saying I've got myself into a hole, but people would rather help and they'd rather you come to them. Money can always be sorted out, so just swallow your pride and say it. They're probably worried already and they'll be much happier, you know, that you're having a conversation with them. Right, so it might not even be that big a deal. Everyone goes through ebbs and flows when it comes to money, peaks and troughs, you know. It's just the way it is. Through the dark times is when we experience the most growth. When everything's going well, we don't grow. Okay, so we have to experience stuff like this. I'm going to shut up because my voice is going. Take care of yourself, Pisces. Congratulations on your future lovely lion or lioness that you're going to get around June. And I'll see you in the next one. Please give me a like, share, subscribe, follow, repost. We've got 78 subscribers now. No, 79 as of this evening on YouTube. So it's been an amazing day. 7 new subscribers in a day. Thank you for all your loyalty and supporting the channel. I absolutely love tarot, and it's only ever meant to be a place where people can get personal growth and try to process what life experiences they're having and, you know, try to evolve, grow, you know, discover what life's all about, make sense of the hard times as well as the good, and get excited about what's to come. Okay? If anything is something that you don't want to hear, turn off the reading, don't worry about it. Alright, I'll see you in the next one.